after the Golden Griffins pick up a 91-75 victory. The pace of play, this team really established themselves, especially establishing the interior feeds and the dominance on the post very early on in this one.
Yeah, that's what we wanted to do. We felt like right out of the gates we could go inside. They're a little thin at the post and small at the post, and I thought we could go in, and we did. And Jasmine answered the bell. She got some buckets in there right away for us. So we pinned down, and then we pinned down with Lanier and got some buckets, and that established it for us. And we also wanted to go in transition. I thought we got a bunch of looks in transition early. And they're tired. They played last night. This is a rescheduled game. It's tough. It's our finals week. They're tired, so it's tough for them to keep that pace up. I thought in the second half we had a little lull where we just lost ourselves defensively. We weren't tight on our assignments, and then once I called the timeout, we got back together a little bit.
Yeah, the lead had been up to 21, trimmed down to 10. What's the message in those situations?
Yeah, just refocus. This is not a team like some teams. I might call a timeout and gorilla them. This is not that team, right? So just call a timeout and talk about refocus, and they're mature and they understand. Hey, we lost focus. Like Tiana gambled a little bit at one point. She thought she could get a steal, and she's like, my bad. She didn't stay disciplined, and that's the one thing we talk about. When you're going to get steals, that's fine, but you got to get them, or they're going to get a layup on the other side. But we refocused, and I thought she did a really good job. She found some ways to score some baskets when it got tight. We called a couple plays, and she figured out a way to get to the bucket and score. It was big for us.
Cannot talk about this game without honing in on another post player. Jasmine Mungo had a very strong performance in the post.
Yeah, I mean, she's so strong, and I think she's too athletic for some people, and she's doing a great job, and we've worked really, really hard over the last couple of years. Catch it, slow down, and she caught a couple, slowed down. Even some of her ones where she didn't score and she made passes, I thought were really good. We hit her off a ball screen and at about 16 feet, and she caught it, turned, and made a nice pass to an open player and under control, and I think that's really big for us, where she can catch those, and when she can score inside, that helps as well.
Not relying heavily tonight on the three-point ball, but you got them when you needed them as well. You also start to see Lauren DeHunt continue to blossom and start to find her stroke.
Yeah, I know Lauren's been struggling with her stroke, and it's not as bad as Lauren would like to make it believe.
Right, yeah.
Like, she'll come out here in practice and make 10, 11 shots, and then the next miss, it's like the world's going to end. And Schoenecker always says, what about the 10 you just made? Yeah. So it is good for her to get a couple in a game, because I know she was feeling a little bit of pressure. And, the great thing about Lauren is, and I want her to understand, it's not just about her shooting. She's a very smart player, and she makes a lot of great reads and cuts, and I want her to continue to do that as opposed to worrying about her shot so much.
How about 91 points, the most that you've ever seen your team post since you've been on this campus?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, how about that?
Fun facts you can share with your friends tonight.
Yeah.
91 points in a 91-75 victory.
It was funny because when we were at 25 or 30 and there was a lot of time left, and I said to the staff at the timeout, I said, I don't want to get mad at them if we don't continue this offensive, possession by possession scoring, right? I'm like, we might not keep scoring at this rate, so let's stay calm if we're not. But we did keep scoring at that rate. But I thought it was good shots. I didn't think we took very many bad shots. I thought we had some good shots.
And one thing, too, you want to point out in a game like this, free throws. 20 for 23.
Yeah, that's big. That's big, because there's been some times this year where we struggled from the free throw line, and we got there today. That was a goal to get to the free throw line and attack the basket, and we did that. That was big for us, getting to the free throw line. And we did a better job on the boards. I thought in the first half we didn't do a great job on the boards. We did a better job in the second half.
Rebounded the Bearcats tonight, 43-28. Congratulations on the victory. Now these ladies can focus in academically for at least one more day before a very tough Youngstown State arrives.
Yeah, some of them are done, which is nice. They're done with their finals. A few have a couple left, and then we do have a nice Youngstown State team. They're undefeated coming in here. I've seen them on video, and they're very good. They're really well coached. We scrimmaged them last year, so we're a little bit familiar with them. And it's going to be a nice test for us. A really good team coming into our gym. It'll be fun.
Talk to you at 7 o'clock on Saturday.
Thanks, man.